You're live. Oh,
Are we?
what is okay, yeah, we're live.
Hi,
Hi,
everybody.
everyone.
So we're going live. This is our first
Yes, so
live.
this is pretty exciting.
It's weird, but so yeah, today we thought we would do a special for St. Patrick's Day. What do you think, Eileen?
Yeah, we're
I'm having
ready.
wardrobe issues
We
here.
we really thought it would fit with the the theme for today, right?
Yes.
St. Patrick's Day. So that's why we wanted to talk about this.
So we're trying to do kind of like just try to do like how, because I guess we haven't done lives before.
Yeah,
So we don't know what to expect, but we're here. We're gonna try it and see
Yeah.
how it goes. Hopefully it should stay on there, right? On the channel,
Hopefully it does.
okay. Um so today for St. Patrick's Day we're gonna talk about duendes.
Yeah, which is
So
basically
I don't know if you guys know, um sorry. I don't know if you guys know what duendes are, but duendes for us I feel like it's always been like a thing in the Mexican culture.
yes.
Like it's always been like, oh, like I don't know if it was something to scare us or maybe what do you think?
I think it was. I think it's always when it comes to these myths and folklores, I feel like it's always to like scare
To
you.
scare kids not to do stuff.
Yeah, not to do stuff. Yeah.
I mean, it
basically.
worked for me. I was scared. I've always been terrified of all like it hasn't only been duendes that they would tell us
Yeah.
about.
La Llorona.
La Llorona,
Right,
the
chupacabras.
chupacabras, the cucuy.
Yeah.
Um,
So
so
the list goes on pretty much.
we've always been scared into not doing things. So just so you guys know. But today we're going to focus on the duendes. So duendes, in other words, could be trolls or pixies. I know that there's pixies kind of like, I guess they go hand in hand with fairies.
Okay, yeah.
Because they are in the forest and they are like, I guess they're kind of like fairy tale creatures. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel.
But duendes to us have always been more scary. So they've represented, I guess, like a mischievous little being that could take you if you don't behave. So
yeah, so let me just throw a definition out there.
Eileen's gonna talk about it.
Okay, so a duende is a humanoid figure of folklore with variations from Iberian, Latin American, and Filipino cultures. So it's very, I feel, prevalent in different types of cultures. Like everybody seems to know, like these little figures. And so, more description: a gnome-like creatures who live inside the walls of homes, especially in the bedroom walls of young children. So,
That's creepy, dude.
yes. So, as we mentioned, as a folklore, it was mostly there for to scare children, you know. And let me see, their estimated height is about 80 to 90 centimeters.
So they're pretty small. I want to
Yeah,
say
they're
maybe
pretty
like
small.
less than 3 feet.
Yeah, less than 3 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they say that these duendes are attached to your home. So that's one of the things that I heard. I mean, I don't know if you want to get more into what.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I just kind of wanted to get into like where they came up with the word duende. So
Okay.
in Spanish, duende originated as a contraction of the phrase dueño de casa, which
Oh,
means master of
there
the
you go.
house. So that's kind of where they like to be, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And well, according to the legend, it is said that when the opportunity arrives, the duende will lead children deep into the forest to his cave. So
And the children disappear?
I don't know. It just like that was all the
That's
info it gave, and I
creepy.
was like, I don't know what happens next, you know. So usually conceptualized as a mischievous spirit inhabiting a dwelling. So that's basically what they are, their description.
So the story goes that the duendes supposedly live in your home and they appear to your children. Some families will say that they're because they're trying to take your children
Okay.
because your children are either not baptized or maybe they're just kind of trying to bother the families in some way. Um, but I feel like it's, I don't know, it could be folklore.
Yeah.
It could be just a myth. It could be just a legend or a story. But there's been videos. I don't know if you guys have seen videos, but
Yeah.
there's been videos of like duendes, people capturing duendes on film, which I guess it's pretty creepy.
Yeah, because you can say that like, they made these videos up, but I mean, I feel like it's a lot of videos,
And I feel like
of
it's
like the
more,
same thing.
a lot of the videos are more in Mexico.
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
And it's just like they just keep capturing like the same thing and the same thing. I don't know. I don't know.
I, and our parents, I feel like our parents believe in it because they used to tell us
Yeah.
stories about when we were young about the duendes, how they would appear to them or to their family or to their brothers and sisters. And so we want to show a little bit about that. But I mean, so far, do you believe in it? Do you feel like it's real? It's
Not
true?
really. I'm being honest, like not really.
I
It's
feel
just not
like
realistic.
no, I feel like it is true because I mean, there's all these other paranormal creatures,
I mean, that I guess anything
kind
is
of like
possible.
ghosts, right?
Like ghosts, yeah. I mean, I feel like anything's possible at this point, right? Like if
Yeah,
we just haven't seen it, I haven't seen any to be like, oh, they're real,
yeah.
So I don't know.
So, do you want to share the stories?
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
You want me to share
Ali's gonna
stories?
share some family stories.
Okay, so we did have this family story about one of our family members who, as a child, was said to have seen some of these, some duendes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were trying to lead him into the forest, right? And he would describe them as like some really tiny people who like threw sparks, right?
That's weird.
And I think they were calling him by his name. I don't recall, but they were like luring him into the forest.
Yeah.
And like I didn't know that's what they did until like I like researched it. I'm like, okay, so what do they really do? But like I guess they do. They do lead people into the forest.
So the saying goes that these beings will call you, they'll lure you somewhere, and then you disappear. So never to be found again, which is creepy.
Yeah, that's
Because what if they're
creepy.
interdimensional or something?
Yeah, what if they're like,
Because
yeah,
I know that it was a few of our uncles because they lived in rural Mexico, like in the middle of nowhere, next to a river. So they say that you would usually hang out either on top of the trees. There would be like, some of them on top of the trees or
yeah,
behind big boulders, like big rocks. And so, a lot of like a couple, like maybe three of our family members would say, or would say that they would see them when they were young. Um, so one of them said that he would see one of them like chilling on top of a rock, just looking down at him, you know,
creepy. That's
and then he
creepy.
would wave at him and he would be like, "Hey, come here."
Oh heck
And that's
no.
kind of like, dude, that's creepy. Or he would be either on top of the house. He said that he would see one on top of the house, just like hanging out up there.
Dude, I wouldn't even wait for it to wave high, bro. Like I'd be like, I saw something weird. Like I'm out of
Dude,
here.
but if you've ever been scared,
Like
if you've ever been
no, yeah,
scared, you freeze.
yeah,
You're
you
like,
stay in shock.
you're
So
like,
it's like even if you were in shock, bro, you wouldn't be able to respond to whatever he's saying. If he's like, "Hey, come here,"
I mean,
you're
you're
just
not
be
gonna
like,
wave hi back. You're just gonna be like,
you're just gonna
you're
be
gonna
like,
try to
"What the heck
scream,
did
but
I
then
see?"
have you guys ever
Yeah,
been so scared to when you scream, like it just like you squeal
nothing comes out.
or yeah, or you can't scream because it's so scary.
Oh
So
man,
I mean, I can totally see that happening to them.
yeah,
Um, the other one, he said, one of our other family members said that he would see these little beings playing with like a skull, like a head, and it would roll down the little hill, and that they would just tell him, "Hey, come play with us, come play with us." And then he
hmm
said that he would see fire too sometimes, like they would play with fire. So that's pretty interesting. I mean,
yeah,
these are three different people
yeah,
that encountered these beings in the same area.
and they were sober at the time. Let's
They were
just put
kids.
that
I
out there.
mean, they were
Yes,
kids.
they were not under any influence of nothing. So and I don't know, like because you know that's the thing. Either they were like on something, or either like their imagination. But I mean,
Mhm.
they're all like they're imagining the same thing. I don't know. I don't know.
That's weird.
So
It was weird. And see that, but that's the thing. Like, how can more than one person have
yeah,
the same
like yeah,
experience with
that you're
these?
like yeah the same thing. You know what I mean?
I
Like
mean, if you were to see something, right, and I saw it too, it's like, okay, then maybe it's
yeah,
true.
because
Maybe we
we
did see
can't
it.
both be like having the same imagination to
Unless
like
we're both under the
you know what I
influence.
mean?
But even then, if two people are under the influence,
They
why
would
would they
see
see the same
yeah they
thing?
wouldn't. They would see two separate things.
I don't know.
Yeah. So I don't know. You know.
It's interesting. Um,
And like, how do you feel? Like, do you feel like it'd be the same thing as a leprechaun? Or
yeah, they say that they're kind of like leprechauns because they're tiny. Like they look like people, but they're really tiny.
yeah,
And they go around your house. If you piss them off, they'll like start taking things and making things disappear around your house, kind of trying to
yeah.
like drive you crazy a little bit. So I
I don't know.
I don't
And I
know
mean,
necessarily how if anybody's ever actually been taken by one,
I know. Yeah, we
but
haven't.
I've seen a lot of videos where people are really creeped out, like they get scared, they see one and you can see them like scream or run. Some people cry. Um, there was a video where I saw online on YouTube that a girl said her and her two friends were driving at night, and I guess the
You got a comment.
oh hi,
Hi.
it's I am Chris 13. What's
Hey, what's
up?
up?
So yeah, so the person said, or they said that they were driving at night and that the car was going with the headlights and
Uh
that
huh.
they saw a little creature standing there, like it was like a little like they said it looked like a little troll. And it was
Oh,
just
heck
standing
no.
there and then it took off and then it turned into a dog.
What? No.
And dude, and
No.
she said none of us said anything, right? We were just waiting. They were like we were just waiting to like we all stood quiet. And then at three, one of them said, okay, at three, you guys are going to tell me what you saw.
Oh,
And so they said one, two,
snap.
three, and they both said
Hey.
a one that turned into a dog.
Stop.
They all three of
Hey.
them said the same thing.
But that's how you know it's true because they didn't give them time to like talk it through and kind
Yeah.
of convince each other that they saw the same thing. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like they all stood quiet and then said they saw the same thing. That's I mean, come on. You know?
And so they were creeped out. They were like, and he said he stopped the car right after they saw it. And so the girl was like, okay, you gotta go, dude. Like, this is
Yeah.
creepy. Let's go. So, it's pretty crazy, dude. Like, I feel like people do see things, and
Yeah.
she said they were not under the influence. There wasn't anything like to where they imagined anything.
Yeah.
Like they were both three, and they're like all three of them were in their like
Yeah.
full senses, and they
Uh-huh.
saw that, and it creeped them out.
Dude,
Because
that's
she
creepy.
said that they all gasped at the same time when they saw it.
Oh, then
That
they
they were
all
like,
saw it.
what
That's how you
is
know they
that?
all saw it.
I don't know. That was creepy. So I mean, there's been a lot of people that see them, a lot of people that have encounters with them, and so I kind of feel like there has to be some truth to it.
Yeah, I mean, like I remember I saw something weird.
You
You
saw
know,
duende?
like I don't even know if it was a duende or not because I don't know what it was,
What
man.
tell? Do
Okay,
tell.
like it was a couple years ago, right? And like it was in the backyard, and my mom's all like, "Hey, you gotta check out this really weird thing that's flying around outside in the back." And I was like, "Nah," and she's like, "Bring your camera, you gotta see this." And I was like, "All right." So like I brought it, and I like was filming it, and I didn't even know what I was looking at. I was like, "What the heck is this?" You know? I
So
was like, so
you
it
filmed
looked
it with
like
your phone?
yeah, I filmed it with my phone, and it looked like a little like I don't know, man. Like it didn't look like a butterfly. It didn't look like a dragonfly. Like I don't know what it was, man. If I had to guess, it looked like a fairy. You know?
Do you
Yeah, it
have the
was.
recording?
Yeah, I have the recording, man. I have it, and I saw it the other day, and I still didn't know what it was. I'm like,
Well,
dude, I
why
don't know
don't
what
you?
that
We
was.
should post it up here.
Yeah, if I like find a way to connect it here, then like yeah, by all means, I'll connect it. But weirdest thing, man, I don't know what it was. Like that was all I could come up with. I'm like, this is a fairy, dude.
I don't know,
So
but
I mean, if there's stuff like that flying around, then
what else
anything's
is it?
possible.
Witches and warlocks
Yeah,
and
and like all kind of Bigfoot. all
I
kinds of
mean,
stuff.
yeah, dude, like duendes definitely are creepy. I mean, and not only have they been in our culture, in Mexican culture, but there's other cultures that believe in them. Like I want, like the Irish. I know the Irish believe in the what is it, the duende, or what is it called, the leprechaun
Yeah.
and the pixies. So I mean, that's like two different areas,
Yeah,
way
that
apart.
is. I mean, they're like ocean
Yeah.
apart. Yeah,
So what
miles
else? I
away.
mean, what else do you think?
I mean, I don't know, man. What do you think their purpose is? Like, why do they want to do that?
Why do they want to creep people out?
Like, why do they
What if
want to
they're
lure
maybe they're
kids
their
in if
own
this is
maybe they're
true?
their own species. Like they just live in their own little towns, like underground, and they just kick it. And sometimes they'll come up.
I mean,
Maybe some of them, the ones that do come up, are like the ones that are trying to be like rebellious,
yeah.
and they're like, I don't care, mom. I'm gonna go up there and scare these people.
I mean, honestly, the forest is vast, and
Yeah,
a lot of it may be unexplored. I don't know. And I just feel like it's like the ocean, dude. Like they be finding new like species,
every
right?
day. Yeah,
Like, yeah. So,
true.
and then I mean, if they even think aliens exist, I mean, like we don't even know anymore. We don't even know like what, you know,
Yeah, that's true
like there
because
can be so many things
because
out.
yeah, like full disclosure, I mean, like the Pentagon came out with,
Yeah,
hey, we had a little thingy, like
yeah.
a
Like here's
little
here's some
fund
footage.
funds, so that we can discover, kind of like, try to find out if there is alien life,
Yeah.
or try
I
to,
mean, the universe is vast as well, dude.
yeah,
So I don't know. Anything's possible.
true.
And I
So
just feel like if I see it, then I'm like, oh, it was true.
the duendes are
Yeah,
true.
yeah. If I
I
were
don't
to
think
see
I want
one,
to see one though.
I
That
don't.
would
I
creep
wouldn't
me.
want to see one either, man. Like that'd be creepy.
I mean, unless like you see it and it's all cute and friendly and it's like,
Nah,
hey.
heck nah. Then it's trying to lure you in somewhere.
No, but what if
Nah,
he's
man.
like trying to be nice? Because I know that a lot of, like, in the folklore, that they say that some of them, if you see one, you, like, they can get offended easily. If you don't like give them any food, they can get offended, and
What
then
do
they
you
can
feed them
bring,
though?
I don't know, they like
Like
sweet
crumbs?
stuff. This guy on YouTube, he feeds some sweet stuff,
Oh yeah,
like
sweet stuff.
little yogurt drops.
Stop.
He leaves them in the forest, like he'll put them in a little stick and leave them in the forest,
Stop.
and then he says, and I'll come back, later, and then they're gonna be gone. So I'm
Wow.
like, okay, I mean, the birds can eat them, right?
Yeah,
The
something.
rats, like it could be anything, but he's like determined that it's the fairies or the pixies. And he said that, you have to be courteous to them, you have to be friendly. A lot of them say that you can never trust that you can never trust a pixie because they don't trust humans, and so they could be harmful. I don't know how, but I mean, there's a lot of like stories and legends and myths, and I don't know. I mean, but for sure, Mexico is big on,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, they have all kinds of legends,
So
as do other cultures too. Come on, they have their
yeah.
own too.
So do you have anything else you want to share?
I think I'm good.
Eileen's wearing her cute little. You want to show them your
Oh yeah, my
four-leaf
little
clover for
for
St. Patrick's
yeah, St.
Day.
Patrick's Day.
So yeah, just celebrating a little bit of St. Patrick's Day, trying to go live. And oh, before we leave, you guys. So I hope you
Oh
guys like
yes.
the live. If you guys want more lives, let us know, like
Yeah,
in the
it's
comments.
cool because I like that you can chat.
Yeah, we can chat with you guys, and you guys can ask us questions too. So that's pretty awesome. But before we leave, I just wanted to show you guys we do have some merch. And if you haven't followed us on our Facebook page, it's Casual Conversation with GNA. Um,
Yes.
so go ahead and follow us over there because we post the videos up there, and we also sometimes will like post stuff like the merch. We just posted that. So I
Yeah.
just wanted to show you guys. So we have this cute little beanie,
Yes. Cheetah
and
print.
it's cheetah print because cheetah's my favorite. It's my favorite print. I mean, Eileen doesn't like it
I
very
just
much,
like pink.
but there's these cute little hats. Let me take this off so you guys can see what it looks like. It's super cute. Check it out. Isn't it cute, y'all? So we have hats. If
And
you
it
guys
has
are
its little
interested.
palm right here, its little furry palm up on the top,
Mhm.
nice and fuzzy, cute man.
Yeah.
It's like a light brown. It's really
And
pretty.
then we also have these really cool masks. Of course, it has to be cheetah because you know it's my favorite.
Cheetah.
So, and it's very furry. I don't know if you guys can see the texture.
Yeah,
It's
it's very
very furry,
furry.
and then it has just the
It's
white.
like you look at it and it's super soft. And then like, come on, perfect for the winter time. You know,
Yeah.
you're gonna be warm. And then you could insert like if you want to insert something like a what do you call those? Like
The
a padded.
filter.
Yeah, you can put that in there. So it's yeah, it's cute, nice and soft and
Yes.
fashionable.
So we have those available. I don't think this is gonna go back in well. And then the hats. You want to show the hats? So for men, we got some hats for men because I know sometimes it's hard to like find stuff for
And what
men.
about these?
No, not those.
Oh, not
So we have these nice hats for men, A plus, because use an A plus.
these. Yeah.
So we have these hats and
A
they're adjustable from
and
the back.
it's an A plus at being woke.
Yeah, A plus at being woke. So we have these hats, and then Eileen's gonna show the next
And then
hat.
we have this cool guy cap because you know if you're like on
Because
this
if you
channel,
listen, yeah, if you
you're a
listen
cool
to,
guy, you
yeah, if
know?
you listen to our
Yeah.
podcast, then use cool.
So yeah, we got this an adjustable strap in the back so you can fit it to your needs. And yeah, man, black cap, man.
So if you guys are interested, visit our Facebook page and let us know if you want one of our merch items. And yeah, so I think that's all we have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy this live, and hopefully next. I don't know if next time we might do a live or we're just gonna go back to regular.
Yeah,
But I feel like this is way easier because it's just
yeah,
there. Like we don't have to upload stuff, and you know.
yeah. It's just it seems quicker and it's cool, man. I like the interaction feature.
Yeah, we can totally interact with you guys. So let us know what you guys think about this. Um, and if you guys have seen Duendes, we want to know.
Yeah, tell us about
I
it.
would
What your
definitely want to
experience
know. I
is.
want to know if your culture, your parents, your family has ever talked to you guys about, you know, the Duendes.
Duendes, yeah, like
So let us know, you guys. And yeah,
yeah. Thank you for watching.
thank you for joining us. I think we had like a couple people,
Yeah,
but it'll be up so you guys can watch it later. So thank y'all.
thank
I'll see
you.
you next time.
Bye. See ya.